War crimes have been committed by Cameroon. Crimes against humanity have been committed by Cameroon. Crimes that meet the minimum threshold of crimes that should be looked into by the ICC. And even though Cameroon is not a signatory, they have referral clauses either by the UN Security Council, member state, or even powers by the prosecutor himself. They have failed woefully to invoke these powers to look into the crimes that Cameroon has committed. And Cameroon has believed very strongly that its past strategies, supported by France, supported by other UN member states, is going to get it off the hook. So what has happened in the past few days has been the continuation of the strategy of distraction that Cameroon continuously engage in, with the hope that the international community is simply going to see its goodwill as enough reason to leave them alone. But we have seen today continuous actions by Cameroon against our civilian population, systematic torture, destruction of properties, deliberate attack on civilian population, destruction of properties of civilian population. These are war crimes. Mass incarceration, subjecting Ambazonians to situations that violate their human dignity, deliberate impunity in the way that our prisoners are treated. These are crimes against humanity. Burning of villages, burning of homes. These are war crimes. And so we are baffled, simply bewildered why the international system continues to allow Cameroon to escape accountability. And that's why I think in 2002, the former UN Secretary General instituted the protection of civilians in times of conflict. And it was touted as an instrument that would ensure that a repeat of Rwanda never happens. That's why we have the R2P that was also instituted post-Rwanda to ensure that early warning systems are in place to alert the international system on possible crimes of genocide or even crimes against humanity and war crimes that may be the foundation of a crime of genocide. None of these instruments have been invoked. Other methods that sometimes have been used to reduce the kind of tension that may lead to crimes being committed, Cameroon has never shown interest. Those are sometimes bilateral discussions between conflict parties to resolve conflict issues or to mitigate the effect of conflict issues. Cameroon has not been interested. Holistic solutions like negotiations that should continuously build good faith between conflict parties as to lay the foundation for resolving the conflict, Cameroon has not been interested. Cameroon has been interested in violence in a systematic manner as a matter of policy. Cameroon has been interested in propaganda as a tool of defeating enemies. It has been interested in bribery and corruption as a tool of getting enemies to surrender. And it has been interested in probing and coercing, even threatening and blackmailing members of the international community as a tool of keeping them away from what it deems as its exclusive preserve to deal with. This is a conflict that has led to massive humanitarian crisis that has been well documented by the Norwegian Refugee Council and other reputable international organizations. It is a conflict that has led to mass movement of people across international borders that has affected security and internal dynamics of other countries. And that is also shown by the TPS that is instituted by the United States to make sure Ambazonians can receive temporal protection. So there are all signs to show that this conflict has gone beyond the remit of Cameroon, not only because it has been incapable, but because it has been unwilling to deal with the conflict. It's not a conflict that is 7 years old. It's a conflict that has been going on for more than 60 years. And there have been different episodes, different stages, different periods of escalation that has led to massive violation of human rights. No one has ever been held accountable. Every day, Ambazonians are treated almost like a conquered people. They are treated with impunity and disdain. And all the signs of genocide are there. We have listened to the audios that are emanating from Bamenda. You listen to the language. You listen to the disgust. Because of 2 to 3 enemy forces that are killed. Now, just imagine you are going to wipe out 50 Cameroon forces. What will be the reaction of these people? They are even calling Ambazonians who are traitors working with them. They are calling them traitors. They are calling them collaborators. These are all signs that should tell the international community that this is a powdered cake that is waiting to explode and engulf an entire region. And so my fellow people, we are dealing with peoples and a system that first has not recognized our humanity. And that is why Cameroon has never been interested in any solutions. Because for Cameroon, a solution would mean recognizing that Ambazonians are first humans. When they talk of human rights, it is because of the respect of the fact that we are humans. If you refuse to respect the humanity of people, then you cannot ascribe to those people any rights.